Nelson Marsh with One Eye Blind Arts, and you see behind me, I have a gessoed canvas, and I'm going to be using hot glue to make some trees and whatnot, and hope it'll come out like I wanted it to. Um, or if it's well with the blue gun art, there's really not too many mistakes you can make, you know. Except stick the glue to yourself, uh, which might happen. I don't know. Um, but I guess as they say, on with the show. This is it. So, and I can explain to you what steps are going on, what what I do, why I do it, and then such forth. I've got black to use over the gold. It's a watered down. It's going to be a watered down black to go over the gold paint, which will make it look like copper. And well, that's at least the objective. That's at least the objective there. And okay, I've got the glue, the glue gun, and hot glue. And is this going to reach? Will I have enough coverage? And what am I going to exactly do? I'm just sort of not touching the canvas yet. If I can move this back a little bit, or a little bit forward. Yeah, you can still see it. Good. Look at out. And I got a little bit of glue left in here. I got it plugged in. Let's see if it's warm enough. That's plenty warm enough. Thank you very much. So I want to put a cabin in here somewhere, or on this end, but I think the cabin is going to be this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start. Putting that glue down, making, there's not much more than making general shapes. And this is the roof. And I need to use more glue. Load her up on the end here. And it appears that's the wrong glue stick. Oh, here we go. I found it. There they are. I had some out. So we're just gonna, and you can't really see what I'm doing, but believe me, there's glue on here. It's like crystal clear stuff. But next time, I'm out here doing this, I will get colored. I found out you can get colored glue, which I think would be more beneficial because this is not entirely easy to see. Let's get this sucker in there. Come on now. Alright. Yeah, this is a bit difficult for me to see. But, in art there's a door right there. And we have a nice window. Looks like a cabin. That's for sure. Nice old rustic cabin there. And it's not a very big cabin. Big enough to run around, I suppose. You sort of make a shape and you fill it in. A nice window right there. Now, like I say, this is gessoed. Excuse me. This is gessoed. I can just see it. I'm gonna do a little roof detail here. Now, it feels like a roof. And I've got, almost forgot the boards. There's a little bit of vent in the roof there. And looks and feels, from this angle anyway, I can't zoom in or anything. But this looks and feels like a cabin, you know. And so we'll get to that. What am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do I could have this could be right here at the end. Get that a little bit heavier. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to have like a And let's see. I'm going to make lines like this. Because this is going to be a barky tree. A barky tree. Like a gnarly type tree. And I'm going to I'm hoping that the cord doesn't yank out on me. And it's like, this is a big, big tree. I'm going to have lots of branches. I'm just going to let that glue. Almost time for another glue stick. I'm not pressing entirely too hard, that hard. And for my glue stick, load that puppy up. Okay, here we go. This tree goes all over the place. But I used to paint my trees when I did tree paintings in the beginning. I would, the trees would be straight up and down, and it's just like, that's just not how a tree is. That's not how a tree goes. Trees go all over the place. Because when I took a walk one day, or a stroll, I should say, in the chair, I decided, I really got to look at these trees, because the trees that I paint haven't lined up with what a tree really should look like or is like. And, I thought, well, what the heck? So this is just going to be this is your basic general scene. Nice little scenic tree, the cabin. I suppose there could be some foliage, a little bit of foliage down here, and make it rustic, so to speak. Okay. So this, it comes out pretty good. And I thought all the gesso was dry. However, that's not the case, which isn't the worst thing. It's not the worst thing in the world. I can deal with that. So I've got enough glue left over. I'm going to see how much. Well, it looks like a tree. You know, I'm going to have to. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gesso over this, what I have glued down. So grab my gesso mix and I'm going to gently go over that. That will cover the glue. And what you do is you do this because it's hard. It will be hard for the paint to adhere to the glue. So this is why we do that. And you might want to let this completely dry. However, we'd be on here for a while if I did that more extra time. Not that I don't have time. Let me just get the sides of this. Might as well hit the sides while I'm at it. Even after the front is dry, I'll do the sides as they are. But I don't know if you can see some sort of shape. But for an example, I've done a few of them ahead of time. This one is like this. It's got a lot of I put a lot of detail into this one, man. And it's an 8x10 canvas, and I think probably 8x10 is really the most that I want to do on a canvas with glue, because you've got more of a, I don't know, maybe it's like more of in control. I like this one. I like every one of them I do. And I experiment. And this here, this is a wine bottle and a glass. I did a little bit, the wine bottle got kind of messed up, but the wine glass, and you can see the grapes down here, or they sort of, you could imagine they're grapes or whatever you want, dates or raisins or whatever you want to have. And there's a bottle. There's a table. This is on a table, so I made the ridge on the table edge with the glue. But this is, I think it's fantastic. I was going to put a window. I was going to put a window like somewhere right here, but then if you also look, it's got sort of a pattern like that. I used paper towel. I took a paper towel and I did a few flat swipes, and I flattened her on there, and lo and behold, looks pretty cool. So let's see here. The other thing What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a hair dryer. And it blows pretty good. Okay, got that there. Now what I'm going to do is I don't know if you can sort of see anything. Um, yeah, well, you'll see when I spread the gold on it here in a second here. I'm going to add a tiny bit of water to this. Because I'm very, very low on that color, on this color. The cap up, here we go. So that I'll be able to at least finish this with what I have left. Now that's the thing about acrylics, is you can kind of water them down a little bit to make it stretch a bit, and it turns out just fine, just fine. Okay, I'm gonna use this stone here, tile, using this tile to as a paint paint placer. I'm low on my words today, but it's been quite the day. And that's not going through. I got some thickness here, or it's a little gloppy, but I can get through it. Hopefully I'll have enough. See, that's a glop. And I can water that down more, and I can stir it up and all that. Stir it up a notch. So what I'm going to do is figure out where I put my other paintbrush. Oh, there it is. I lose things quite a bit. And there's the one on the floor. Oh, got it. Not too bad, not too shabby. Now when I start spreading this on, you'll be able to see what this actually is on the canvas. You can just barely see outlines and stuff. Just wait till you see. Just wait and see. what gets to be, what comes of this. Here comes the cabin. Here comes the cabin. Oh, it's just like magic. Looks like magic to me. Now when you can just put your brush on the canvas and everything starts showing up, it's like, whoa, really? I wish you could see it. I can't see it from, well, maybe you guys can see it from there. But, being only having one eye, my vision's a little bit compromised. But maybe I need to make find a darker gold, or something like that. I could sit here and I could do these paintings all day. And there goes the water bottle. It's almost empty anyway. I'm just spreading this along here. The watered down black that I'm going to use is going to be very watered down, and I'm going to be doing a tapping. I'm going to tap, 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 tap. And lo and behold, I think I'm going to have enough of gold to cover the entire canvas. But the black is what really, the color, the black, watered down black is what really makes everything just pop and come into place, or fall into place, however you want to say it. I'm not a salesman, I do artwork. And I think, the thing is, you really got to kind of be both in some way. But I try to make my paintings, my work, presentable, that present itself, that someone's going to come along and say, I got to have that painting, how much? So that's cleaned up. Not really, but okay. Now I'm going to retrieve my water bottle here. And there's still some left. It's a miracle. Man, I just wish this would show up better. I'm a man. I've only got one camera. I don't have any angles. I just don't. So what I'm going to do is I got to mix that black. I put the water in there. I want that to drip a little. I want that water to drip, which it's not doing yet. I lost the water bottle. Where'd it go? Oh, right up there. bit more water. Okay, here we go. See, that's the thing about not seeing 100%. But guess what? It's getting done. It's getting done. All right. I think that's the kind of consistency that I want to do. Other things I can use for dabbing and tapping is I've got a few sponges, but I'm going to take this. I'm going to it's sort of like a coloring book. Just scribble along there. I should really be using a cotton ball, but at the moment, this is what I have. I don't like this. Let's see. What I can do is I've got a bigger brush, about the same size, but okay. Oh, that's wet. Getting my feet wet. What I'm going to do here. Okay, where'd the. Unless the paint, there it is. This is what I was doing. Just spreading along here like that. And then I'm going to take the bigger brush. You know, and I got to make a disclosure. I'm not sure if this is going to turn out the way I want it. I'm not sure. But you keep on trying. The name of the game is to keep on trying. That's one thing about me that rings true. I don't give up. So I'm gonna spread this, and it's gonna clean up. I'm gonna spread this, and then I'm gonna dab some paper towel over here that I have on the other side of the wall. I think I get ready for everything, and then it's like, where did that one thing go? You know. Here's what I'm going to do here. This is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. I may take the gold that I have left and dab a bit of that. Because it's a little bit difficult to see. What I'll do is, I'm going to take some of that gold I have left. Yeah. Awful. Most of the time I get it right. I think I may have done this one a little bit off, but I I have to give it a little bit of time. I have very bad lighting. What I have is what I have. You know, but it looks. It reminds me of like it's turned out to be kind of like a pewter color. Hang on, let me see here. I'm gonna take my paper towel, which is right here, not too far back out of reach. It almost turned out well from this angle, like almost like like a pewter or a silver. For some reason, I did not expect that to come out like that. This will get off. This will get up like excess paint out of the way. Well, that might look okay. If I do a little bit more coppering, that looks like that looks half bad. Half bad. It doesn't look half bad. To me, anyway. I think what I need to do is just get a little bit more. What I need is more paint, more color, like more of those gold colors. And that's in the garbage. That didn't turn out too messy. But my time is pretty much going out. So, but, I pretty much I'll guarantee you though, the ones, this is a bigger canvas. But you can see, there's the cabin, and the tree. And I don't know, this looks kind of interesting if it dries like that. I may try doing like a pewter color. But it should turn out this kind of tone. Like I say, I may have used a little bit too much black, not enough, maybe not enough gold because I'm out of it pretty much. And like I said, I did this one. I'm trying to make it, it doesn't quite look like that right now. But like I say, not everything's dry. I'll probably do a photo of it. Excuse me. Do a photo of it later on. But I'm slated to get to the store tomorrow and get some more supplies. So, well, until then, God bless, hang in there, and all that good stuff. You have a good night.